Oh man. Alright guys, well, World Event 2 is officially over. Bandos is very, very dead. I guess we should head over there and take a look around, see what the damage is. Okay, wow, there's Bandos's head. Getting a bit of lag here. The petrified remains of the big high war god. Oh man. That was so crazy too, like Armadil took his staff, I don't know if you guys saw, but he absorbed power when that happened. And then he decided to crush the skull of Bandos, but I'm sure he was saying something about peace and freedom while he was doing that. No worries there. But check this out. We've got a new world wound right beneath the tower. Wow, it looks exactly like one of the places where we would deposit memories. But there's no way to interact with it right now. I guess we'll have to just wait and see what happens. We got pieces of the tower everywhere. That's pretty cool. How crazy is that? And we got this guy. Okay, so we can check out the cutscenes. Oh man. Morning, come to see the dead High War God. What happened here? Where you been? Under a rock? I know I was when big fight happened. Safe there. That's the end of Bandos. Oh, the head of Bandos. Dead High War God. He big High War God, but then he got killed pretty dead and got turned to rock. He sure did. Ah. Okay, so they're giving a bit of a history lesson here. Okay, so we can get the armor from God Wars dungeon. Same as with World Event 1. And I think that's it. Interesting. And we can still get our rewards. Not bad. And looks like the nodes are also gone here. Yep. Okay, maybe let's head over to Armadil's side. Here we go. It's actually kind of cool that people who were on Bandos' side for the whole time can get to see Armadil's tower now. Although I guess when you first started the event, you did have the option to visit both sides. Pretty empty over here. The only guy around is the one giving out rewards. It always seems a little bit strange that these gods come into the world, they have this big war, and then they just leave. It's like they're leaving the party and letting us clean up after it. And how long are these towers going to be here? I don't know, it's so weird. And this weapon looks, I mean, mostly charged and ready to fire. That's got to be some kind of danger. So weird. Alright guys, so we do have a few updates to Slayer and also to a couple of abilities. Why don't we do a bit of range training? We'll check out these changes. Alright, well I guess if anywhere is a good place, we may as well visit the ranged dungeon. For those who haven't been here before, you need level 81 Slayer to enter, but it's a great spot. It's a good way to make money too. The Ascension keys are worth quite a bit. People who are trying to make those Ascension crossbows need many, many of them to do that. So it ends up being a pretty good way to train and make money and all that good stuff. So they did update 2 abilities. We've got Snipe and the Threshold Snapshot. Snipe used to take 3 seconds to deal 100 to 219% damage. They've reduced the time to 1.8 seconds, and the range of the attack is now more narrow. It's, let me think now, 125 to 166% of weapon damage. So that's much faster. You really want to use up basic abilities, right? And try and build your adrenaline up to use thresholds. Waiting around for 3 seconds was not the best way to use it. I know I didn't use it till now, but this looks a lot more powerful, and I think I'll end up using it. Creepy Gothics. Look at that thing. Ugh. I wonder when that thing's going to come to life. It'll probably be a while, but it's going to be cool. The other one, Snapshot. Before, it used to do 2 times... it would hit twice, but it would do 33% to 100% damage. And it was pretty useless, kind of. It wasn't a great ability. Now it does 100 to 120 for the first shot, and 100 to 210 for the second, so it's much better now. So yeah, let's try these out. I guess we'll just start with Snipe. Nice. So, almost 2k there. Let me get my adrenaline going up, because I'll need a little bit more to be able to shoot off the next ability. And I want someone that's got a lot of health. This guy. Here we go. There it is. 12 and 13. So I hit him for 2,500. And that was actually kind of on the low side. I bet I could hit almost 4k with that ability. Pretty nice. Cool. Well, I think I'm going to do a little bit of training here. Why don't I catch up with you guys in a little bit? Okay, welcome back, guys. So, I've had a very lucky time here. I guess I've only been here about 30 minutes. It was kind of funny. Someone showed up, Subhaven, a new subscriber, I think, showed up and said hello, and he said, good luck with the keys, and within the space of about 30 minutes, I got 5 keys, so thank you, Subhaven, for the good luck. Let's see how we did here. Wow, yeah. So, this doesn't happen very often. If you do come and check out the range dungeon, on average you're going to make about 2 million an hour, but these keys, they come few and far between, so every once in a while you get a bunch of them, but usually it won't be like this. But yeah, very lucky. So I think I'm going to head to the Grand Exchange, but we have actually some polls to check out as well. We have the Spring Holiday event, and which dragon would you like? Okay, this one I've already mentioned about before. Between these two, if the Braska Prime and Marimbo event is going to be funny, I could really do for a silly event, and I really want to see these two go head to head, so I think I'm going to vote for this one. Vote. Okay, that one's out in front about 2 to 1. And then the Ruby poll, we have dragon types. This one I'm not too sure about. Each one of them has a different type of ability that it tends to use. So this one, the Gold Dragon, uses area effects to call minions, drops large amounts of coins and gold and silver ore. This one uses illusions, that's pretty cool, to redirect and misdirect players' attacks. Drops gemstones and mining supplies. I'm interested in those abilities. Like you guys probably know, I'm not crazy about drops that are already kind of being brought into the game by other skills, but that's a really interesting ability. Celestial Dragon uses temporal abilities to confuse and stun. That one's pretty cool too. Summoning stuff. Uses affliction style effects to hinder and injure the player. Oh, this one's going to be like straight up damage per second, I guess? I don't know. That's interesting. I think that I want the illusions. That sounds cool. So I'm going to vote for the Gemstone Dragon. And we'll see what... Ooh, I am in the minority. The Celestial one, Temporal. Very cool. Alright guys, my votes are in. I've had a productive run at the range dungeon, to say the least. We've got the end of World Event 2. I'm curious to see what's going to happen next now. So yeah, I guess we'll just wrap it up there for today. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.